So U.S. Hispanics is a huge, huge growth driver for the economy. It is the fifth largest economy in the world. It is $3 trillion of economic spend. It is 20% of the population now, and in 5 years, that's 62 million people, and in 5 years, it's going to be close to 75 million people. So marketers are realizing, not as fast as I would like them to do, but marketers are realizing the growth potential of the Hispanic audience, that they really, over time, cannot grow their business without this audience.
Now, I remember when we spoke, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, you talked about when you came to the company, you did an audit to just see,
Yeah.
what major advertisers were doing, and at the time you said you were just shocked at how many brands weren't advertising the Hispanic audience. Has anything changed?
Yeah,
Or,
we're making huge strides, huge strides. We built a lot of, we built a lot of new capabilities with audience targeting, social capabilities. We built our own U.S. Hispanic household graph that now represents 95% of all U.S. Hispanics. So yeah, I would say over the past, now I've been there 3 years, we're close to bringing close to 250 new clients to our network and our platform. So much more to do. It's still not enough. It's still not all of the advertisers that are in English language, but we go step by step, inch by inch. Every client, unfortunately, is on their own journey, and our goal is to educate one by one.
And Hispanic audiences are just notoriously undercounted in the United States. What can you tell us about that? Is there anything being done about it, or?
Yeah, well, that's, that kind of goes to the other question that you said, is why other clients aren't leaning in. I think a lot of the issues and the dynamics is that the data has been underrepresented. So clients that have been trying to come in and test are using data that does not represent close to 20% of the population. It's like 5% or 6%. So we had to take it upon ourselves to build a representation that obviously included all U.S. Hispanics. So what is happening, what we realized, and now Nielsen is coming out, and we talked about it last year, is that the panel data that has been in existence with Nielsen, when you look at it now compared to panel plus big data, U.S. Hispanics have been represented close to 20% on an ongoing basis. So if that's the case, and this is the metric we've been using, then advertisers that are leaning in are obviously not getting the right ROI of using this data. And so we have been shouting at the rooftops to say, okay, guys, it's now time to move on. That panel plus big data is now a much better representation of our audience, and it's time to lean in. So this up front, we're going in. We tried to do it last year. There was a little bit of resistance. Nielsen didn't come out, but it's there now, and it's unexcusable. Like, we need to do this. It's been way too long, too many years on underrepresentation, and we now have to use Nielsen panel plus big data to do the measurement.
And as far as tools, opportunities, solutions, is there anything else you're seeing?
No, I mean, the good news is that clients are leaning in and really want to tap into the Hispanic graph. We're not having be a walled garden. We do want clients to utilize it, and so we're doing a lot of data matching, obviously, and privacy compliant, which has been great. That has really been a huge asset in doing so, and it's been helping us to see really what the ROI is on, with our audience.
Okay, that's like with data clean rooms and that kind of thing,
Snowflake,
right? Yep.
all that. We're all data compliant, very private compliant, all on the up and up. But we had to do it. We kind of had to take it upon ourselves to do it because it wasn't happening.
Right.
And clients really wanted to lean in.
And I was hoping you could tell us a bit more about the role culture plays in connecting brands with Hispanic audiences, and your role as providing a way for brands to participate in these big cultural moments.
Yeah. Hispanic is all about culture. I mean, it's in language, in culture. The passion points are unbelievable. We don't even think ourselves as a media company. We are a cultural platform with all of the cultural moments in all of the award shows that we have, all of the soccer that we represent, the news that we have, entertainment. Clients lean into that. The authenticity when they come in, when they do in language and they really tap into the culture, the loyalty that our audience has for those brands are bar none. And new clients come in, when they do tap into those cultural moments, they see a huge lift, and that basically is what they're looking for.
And the Super Bowl, you also broadcast the Super Bowl in
We did.
Spanish language.
We
What,
did.
what can you tell us about that? Record audiences? And,
Yeah, well, that was unbelievable because think of NFL. Think of NFL as a marketer.
Right.
Okay, they're realizing that in order to grow their base, okay, they want to lean into Hispanics more. So they wanted us as a broadcast network to air it. At the same time, obviously, CBS did. So CBS did English language. We did the Spanish language. Followed the same format, but we did it, we televised it with our announcers, with our spice. And it was amazing. It was historical numbers, Spanish language. CBS had their historical numbers. We had ours. And we were sold out. We did commercials in Spanish. Had a lot of clients lean in that actually only did some Spanish network. Some clients didn't do all English, but it was really a great thing to do.
And you also streamed it on VIX,
We
right?
did. We did. We streamed it on VIX behind the paywall. And what's interesting, because you had asked me about, again, data, again, panel plus big data. If you look at the Super Bowl and look at panel plus big data versus panel, if you only use panel, you are missing 40,000 40% of 18 to 34-year-olds are missing from panel only.
Wow.
That's the disparity, and that's what's happening. We then took it a step further, because once we saw that in the Super Bowl, we kind of looked at one of our award shows, Premio Lo Nuestro, that we actually aired about a week ago. Same number. It was like 42% loss on panel only on 18 to 34. So we need to push this forward. Like, it is time. Like, we cannot sit here and have this lack of underrepresentation with the Hispanic audience anymore.